Hi, I'm Dex Gelfand. Let's take a minute now to talk about therapeutic spiritual counseling. One particular aspect, one of two, that make my approach and my techniques more effective and more useful where other approaches haven't quite done the job. There are many therapies and techniques that can be very helpful to help a person get over traumatic experiences. But there's a certain level of traumatic experience that will not resolve through these other means. And this is what we call the moment of shock. The moment of shock is just what it sounds like. It is so much more intense. It's like trying to touch a live wire. And it can't be lifted with most of the therapies or approaches that we commonly use and that people are familiar with for resolving traumatic incidents, because it's just too intense. It takes a special technique, which is what I call the moment of shock release technique. Sometimes when a person has been successful, or a therapist or a practitioner has been successful treating certain things like this, and the client or patient, or what I call the participant, has experienced getting sessions for something that has been troubling to them. But then it's never quite resolved. It stays in them. It's still there. Okay, that is because it's a moment of shock, and it's just not going to lift with other approaches, other than something that is specifically tailored and designed to resolve the moment of shock. The moment of shock is collapsing. It's paralyzing. It's just too strong, and other approaches may lift some surface emotion out of it and be somewhat helpful, but there will be the feeling that the job isn't done and it's still there. And so for that sort of thing, if you're a practitioner, I can train you in delivering the moment of shock release. I'll be happy to do so. And if you're suffering yourself from moments of shock, and I believe we all have some of these, it's sort of like a computer that has a program running in the background all the time. It sort of dominates your consciousness to one degree or another. It's never quite gone until you experience the moment of shock release technique, which I can do for you. If you're a practitioner, I can train you in how to do it. I have one participant that I've worked with. He's a Army Ranger veteran who suffered from post-traumatic stress syndrome. You will shortly see his testimonial on my website about how much this changed that condition for him. Immediately when the session ended, he said to me, "I feel like I need to call my mother and my sister right now to tell them that I can breathe again." So there is hope for you to actually resolve those moments of shocks. Come see me, Dex Gelfand, and you can contact me through my website, dexsessions.com. Get in touch. I'm looking forward to working with you.